Howdy and welcome back to Trends. Today I'm with Poe Aye, who's coming into the apartment. Poe Aye is from Face and she's got a passion for connecting entrepreneurs in Thailand. We're at the wonderfully fabulous Ritz-Carlton Residences Bangkok at Mahanakorn, and you are watching Trends. Poe, can you tell us about Face?
So Face is a founder and creative entrepreneur. It's a community for empowering founder and a community for investor to all come together. So that's kind of like a community.
So did you start Face?
Yes. Because I start Face because I got fired during COVID time. So I lost my job during COVID time. So you can't really find a job during COVID time. So you got to start up something, right? You're forced into it. So this is where I start up Face. Yeah.
And is there a vibrant entrepreneurial community in Thailand and in Bangkok?
I think there's a lot of community about the, it's like entrepreneur, a lot of there everywhere. But Face, a little bit about different between Face and the other thing is I promised myself not to throw my events in co-working space. I try to throw my events in a places like St. Regis or Rosewood or anything just to celebrate and empower them. Seeing that, not only co-working space, you can go there, you can go to different places and see how's that go. So there's a lot of entrepreneur, scenes in here, but I think places like where they can celebrate or where they can be their self, I think it's really limited because I want to encourage people they can be their self and there's no judgment. I think this is where it is needed.
So you're connecting entrepreneurs. Is that through events?
Yeah, so right now it's through events, but I want to do kind of like a tool, some things just to make it a little bit more scaling up because I'm doing manually. Like, hey, I know you, how can I do more than 20 people? So yeah, right now I'm doing events, hoping people will talk to each other. That's my strategy right now. But I will just do a little bit tools to help them out later on.
And those events, are they like business breakfasts or is it a full day conference or is it a business lunch? What are you doing?
So this is kind of like a pitching event for 30 to 45 minutes, 5 minutes for each. It's still very similar with Tiger Cage competition. But after that, there was to be an after party, like where people can just loosen up and they can start talking about, oh, I like this pitch, I don't like this pitch. That's an opening kind of like, opening line for them to connect each other. And after party is kind of like a good way to connect each other. I think after party is very important. I think this is where it's missing. So mine is like an evening event and after party.
Great. So you're fostering those connections that everyone can help each other with their startups and their entrepreneurial ideas that they have.
Yes, exactly. And also I think after party is very important. Not everybody talk about this, but if you're an entrepreneur, founder, an investor wanted to invest in you is not about your product because the products change all the time. It's about a person. They want to see that person after party kind of social sense. How do they interact with people when they're drinking? If they're not drinking, are they really not drinking because of in front of me? Oh, what do they really looks like? So after party elements for me is very important just to see the real actual founders, what do they look like. So I put the after party is part of the things about Face.
And how often do you have these after parties?
So after party is like quarterly we do big Face events and then monthly we do small investor roundtable. It is more serious kind of way, like 15 minutes pitch and investor tell people what they really think. So it's only 20 minutes. It's only 20 people, and then it's more like a very intense. Quarterly is more like 200 people, 250 people. So it's more like partying and networking kind of stuff.
You're really at the coalface, at the front-facing area of startups. What sort of industries are you seeing pop up with all these new entrepreneurs? Cosmetics, apparel, tourism, digital, what's happening?
I think it's like everybody follows trends, right? Because 2 years ago, I find a lot of crypto people, Web3 popping up. Yeah. Now the AI is starting off with. But for me, what I think is you should really go to the things that you really care about. Applications, people think that application make money and everybody trying to make application out of it. And people burn money. So what I see is whatever there is money making things, people just follow. Now it's AI trend right now. Everybody wants to be AI. Different kinds of technologies that need your brain, that need to do studying and everything. People don't go for it. There's different kinds of founder, right? some people might have ADD. They would just go for an AI to crypto. I mean, they change every quarter when I meet them. They change their product. Like, I mean, you can change your product because you have to evolve, but you don't need to change for an AI to crypto. You know, so that's another thing. Yeah.
Do you think digital is disrupting business and that new entrepreneurs have to embrace digital, be it artificial intelligence, big data, IoT, and all the other things that we're faced with that's disrupting business?
Yeah, I really think so, because we need to adopt this, right? If you are the last person to adopt whatever it is, you'll be the one losing the job. So you want to be the first one to go for it. Even if it sounds a little bit dodgy about what it is, trying to learn what it is, right? Some people are like, I don't know what's crypto, I don't want to be part of it. But trying to listen, be open to fail, and you will learn something out of it. So I think digital and trying to know all the trend, even if it sounds a little bit dodgy to you, just give it a chance and try it.
So you've got these pitches,
yes,
and then you've got these after parties for networking,
yeah,
and sharing ideas about new ideas of business.
Yeah.
Are investors going to these events, or is it just a bunch of business entrepreneurs pitching against others?
So I try, you know, even if you're pitching against each other, right? Yeah. The good part is when you start drinking a little bit, not too much, you say what you really think about the pitch. So I think it's really good in terms of it. And also I invite investor as well, venture capital and angel investor. Mostly I'm really focusing on angel investor in that social things, because my startup founders, the one that is really struggling are the seed founder, like who need an angel investor. You cannot go to angel investor like knocking on their door. The only things that you're gonna meet him is in the social sense, like this, a little bit like relaxed when they're enjoying their stuff. This is where you're gonna go and say that, hey, what are you doing today, John? And then you have a good day. This is where you start off with. You have to sell yourself first. That's what I believe in. And then you can sell any product, because you'll be the one leading the thing. So I invite lots of angel investors.
So if I've got a startup and I've got a brilliant idea,
yeah,
Face could help me with pitch empowerment, could help me polish my pitch then, basically?
Yeah, so right now I'm trying to do this. So I'm running it alone by myself.
Oh my goodness.
I have two people that was doing admin, right? So that's the reason why I want to have a tool, because I know people with different perspective what they're really good at it, but I cannot like pair them all together manually. So I have a network advisor, network of people that are good in different kinds of article. So what I want to do is I want to help them. I help like 4 or 5 founder, but there's a lot of founder out there. So I need to have a structure and system in place to do it. Yeah. So I couldn't answer it right now. My plan is to help them out, yeah.
What's your goals for the next 5 years for Face?
My goal is in Southeast Asia. I come from Burma, so like...
Really?
Yes, I'm a Burmese person, right? So for me, it's when I have an idea, I don't think I could do it, because I only think the idea is only for the rich people, right? Because the rich people have network, the money to support that idea to come through, right? If you're poor, you normally, if you're not poor, like even in the middle class, you don't have the chance to be successful. You don't have the money to burn. You don't have the team to hire. So for me, it's just to have a network. Even if you're very like skillful, you have the idea, you have a passion to do it, they should give it a chance to get this right. So I want to come up with a platform for advisor, a platform for founder to collaborate. The last one is that should be the investment, because it's a mindset. Because if you don't have how to collaborate with together, or if you don't know how to partnership with other people, even though you get investment, it doesn't really matter, because you don't know how to spend the money wisely. So what I want to do is like create the real ecosystem to collaborate together within the founder, and then advisor will come and like, okay, I can do this. And then investment will come like naturally. That's the way it is. But I think in terms of me making money will be the hardest thing, because because the people go with the investment ticket first, right? And then that will make more money. But I think I want to go with like a collaboration first, because I really care about the founder. Because one of the founder I see they stop doing the project, it's mostly because of the cash flow problems. Yeah, and then they were just like, I don't have money to do it anymore. How far can you go down the line? So I think if you collaborate together with another founder and see how they can help each other in different projects, and also if there is an advisor, they can advise you in different aspects of your business. You cannot be good at everything. And also you can sell, like for me sometimes, when I do face, I have a problem about cash flow too. But I do events, that's why I have a high visibility, so I can get a project. I want everybody to have the same kind of opportunity for the founder. Yeah.
Fantastic. And you've chosen Bangkok to launch Face over other destinations, Singapore, Hong Kong, or Malaysia. Why Bangkok?
Because it's cheaper than Singapore. So.
But it comes back to my first question. Is there a vibrant entrepreneurial community here?
Yes, I think so. When I look at Singapore, right? If I go to Singapore, there is like a really good vibrance kind of thing. There's lots of venture capital and everything, which is really good. But I could not afford to go there. So Bangkok is my testing ground, just to see if it's really actually work. And then I really want to go to Bali and smaller like Vietnam. This is my country that I'm looking at. Not Singapore. Singapore and Hong Kong would be the last things to look at it. Yeah, I think it's very crowded there, and I don't have that much resources to go to those countries.
And with your community of entrepreneurs, I would think they're quite young. They're quite young and dynamic.
Yeah.
Is there any space for a granddad to be a part of this scene? Do you ever have the more mature person coming to your networking?
Yes, they're one of the coolest one. The one that is coming to my events, like, are the cool one. Like, they're like, okay, what do you do? And they really want to help. The thing is, they're not like angel investor mode like it. So they really want to help other people out because they have done this before. So they just want to look at it, okay, I'm really interested in the project. I've done it before, but it's pretty new. So I have those people coming in, and those are the type of investor I want because they're open-minded, they have a time, they really want to nurture the relationship. Not something like how can you scale the business? Or those are not the type I'm interested in right now. Yeah.
So, what's your 1 minute pitch on Face to me? Why should I join Face?
As an investor or as a...
No, I've got a brilliant idea I need to pitch.
I think what I understand is, right, for the startup, you need not the investment, you need the ecosystem. Ecosystem means you need to know how to collaborate together with other founders and also supplier who can come, you don't need to pay money, some supplier. They probably want equity and maybe doing something other things. So it could be a smart money for your business. And you just have to join it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to, even if you don't want to talk to other people, there will be a tools, I will help you out. So it's a Tinder for you.
Great. Yeah. And to join, is there a membership fee or do I pay per event? How does Face work for young entrepreneurs and older entrepreneurs?
So there is no age, I don't discriminate age. I don't, if you're an old entrepreneur, this will be your price. I don't do this, but we have a membership. That's how I need to be sustainable. Yes. So the first one is if you're a startup founder, there is a price to it.
Is it an annual membership or monthly?
Annual.
Okay, great.
Yes, and then if you're a small and medium-sized business owner, which would go to the supplier side, so you can sell your products or your service for the startup people, and there's an investor. So there is 3 tiers to it. Yeah.
And do you have a platform for Face? Is there a website that we can go to?
Yes, there is a website to it, yes. Facebkk.co.
Anything else you would like to?
Yeah, would you like to share your story?
What story?
Yeah, you have done so many things too, right? So what's trendsetting? What's trendsetting about? And I wanted to know a little bit more about trendsetting.
Well, that'll be off camera. I have to get back on track here. I'm interviewing you. I saw you yesterday on stage as the MC and you were brilliant. Poe Aye, thank you so much for coming here today and appearing on Trends. Keep doing this fantastic work and providing the Face facilities and networking for the entrepreneurial community in Bangkok and further afield.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching this latest episode of Trends. If you like the conversation, please like and subscribe, and see you next Friday.